Hello HUD House Hunters, it's Donnie Coram with ColoradoSpringsForeclosureDeals.com. Here to show you 7230 Watonga Court, Colorado Springs, Colorado. It's in the Cimmaron Hills subdivision. This home features 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, about 1,600 square foot of living space, including its 1-car garage. This is a great deal, only $90,000. Needs a little bit of handyman work, but at this price, you're definitely buying a deal. Come on in, let's take. So we're heading upstairs to the Watonga property. This is a bi-level style homes. When you walk in, you got to either go up or downstairs. So you walk into the upper area where we are now, and you've got a nice living room area. Now guys, this definitely needs some carpet, but I got to say that the drywall in this house is actually in pretty good shape. A can of paint in here is going to absolutely doll this house up, and that's not going to cost you a lot of money. Now this reminds me of a flip I actually did over just about 2 streets down from here that we picked up at about this price range, and it sold in under 7 days for $140,000. So guys, there is a ton, and I mean a ton of equity in this property, and it only needs a bit of minor cosmetic work. So if you're looking for a flip deal, jump on this. And if you're just a homeowner who wants to buy a great place to live, you can't go wrong with 90 grand for a house like this. Just wait till you see the equity possibilities. So here we are. We've got newer vinyl style windows here. When we do a rehab, typically we budget for $3,000 to pay for the windows. That includes the installation and buying the product. So that's a huge savings right there out of the gate. You walk in from the living room into the kitchen area. Nice open space here. This is a galley style kitchen, which are typically pretty narrow, but in this case, this one's actually got a good amount of width on it. So as you walk to the end of this here, you're not going to have a problem where, 2 people can't be here and turn around, right? Plenty of room to rotate. The cabinets are definitely dated and would need to be replaced, in my opinion. That's on a flip. If you're buying this as a home, you could live with these for a while and eventually go ahead and put in cabinets as needed. We get a great deal on cabinetry at the Home Depot. I'll tell you about that when we get into the project, okay? So here's your kitchen. Got to get appliances, probably got to get cabinets. You replace the countertops. The tile is, I don't care for the colors, so you might neutralize that, but it is livable, just not cosmetically desirable. We walk back this direction to find the bathroom, and bathroom's in pretty decent shape. They used a really large tile there on the floor. You might want to either replace that or you can live with that, that's fine. But you also have the 4-inch tile surrounds there. We usually swap those out. So you're probably going to want to retile that shower, but that's when you get to that point in the project. So that's not a big deal right away, just something to consider. This is the first of the bedrooms. And on the upper bedroom, decent size. Again, got my vinyl window, nice, bright, and open. They even put in the bifold doors that we typically put in the closet. These are relatively recent, so these don't need to be swapped out. So you're going to paint this thing, redo all the flooring, and I'm telling you, you're going to be picking up $40,000 to $50,000 worth of equity just doing that, guys. That's a great deal, I'm telling you. We continue on to bedroom number 2. Bedroom number 2, a lot of the same, pretty much the same size. Kind of hard to find a clear master in these bi-level style homes because all the rooms are about the same size. It is an entry-level home, guys. If you're getting started, let me assure you, if you buy this thing for the right price, 2 years from now you sell it at a better price, you can take that and get extremely picky about the house you're buying when you're putting 40 to 50 grand down, okay? But for right now, buy a good deal, and this is absolutely a good deal. So the flooring still needs to be replaced, the windows look great, we're not going to mess with that, and not much else to do in this room. That's the extent of that. Let's head on down to the lower level of the property, and then wait till you see the massive backyard on this thing. It's absolutely going to blow you away. Come on. We're downstairs at the Watonga property, and this is kind of the great room area. So this is just one huge, very long room, very bright, very open. Although this is the lower level, this is a garden level style basement. So it's going to let in lots of natural light. You certainly don't feel like you're in the basement, even though you pretty much are below grade right now. So they put a lot of tile in this lower room, which is why you're getting that echo effect. So it's bouncing a lot of the sound. If you add a little carpet to this, it'll seal up the room a little bit. For my money, I would prefer carpet. I think it gives the lower rooms a lot more warmth. But you might want to deal with the tile. The tile is actually not in bad shape by any means, and depending on your usage for this room, it may suit your needs perfectly. This is bedroom number 3. Which is arguably bigger than the other 2 rooms upstairs. However, just like before, it's in really good shape. Doesn't need a whole lot of stuff. Vinyl window already put in. This needs paint, flooring, and doors. You're good to go. We can rehab this room for $200, $300 at most, because it really doesn't need a lot of stuff. We continue on over here, and you got your 3/4 bath on the lower level. Like before, I want to replace the tile in here. That vanity's got to go because it's extremely dated. But this is all cosmetic items. The house is dated without a doubt, but if you can add a couple of bucks to this thing, just like the flip I told you about at the open of this video, you've got a possibility to pick up a lot of equity on this property for doing a very little amount of work. This is a great deal. We follow this into the laundry room. And in the laundry room, they put down a tile. We've got a bit of mold here, which indicates to me that something got wet. It's isolated to just this location, so don't fret about it. We're just going to cut this block out, replace that with drywall. Drywall is extremely inexpensive to replace, guys, and when you find something like this, the key is just to get rid of it. Don't worry about it, just get it gone. And the utilities look in great shape. You've got yourself a water heater that can't be more than a couple years old and a furnace that's about the same. So my guess is those are working just fine. That's not an investment that you have to make, but with the equity spread on the investments that you do have to make, this is a stellar deal. Great opportunity to pick up some equity. Or you first-time flippers that are out there, call me on this one because it's not going to last at this price, but I know we can help you to make money on this particular deal. Let's check out the massive backyard on the Watonga property, and we'll get you on your way. We are out back at Watonga, and I want you to really take in this entire backyard here, guys, because it starts here, obviously, and it's all the way to that corner where you see that tree. This has got to be a solid 1/4 acre lot right in the center of suburbia. That is absolutely awesome. If you need a lot of space to store things, or you just want to have a place for the kids to play, this is exactly what you're looking for, and it's at a price range you just simply cannot beat. So you got to call me on this one right away. Let's go ahead and recap Watonga. We're at 7230 Watonga Court. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1-car garage home, about 1,600 square foot of living space. HUD has this thing slashed to $90,000. In a typical retail market, this is worth between $140 and $145. So I don't need to tell you, that's $50,000 worth of equity for the right buyer on this property. Now you got to get on these hot deals like this quickly because they don't last very long. The best way to do it is to give me a call. It's 719-649-2500, or hit us up at the website www.coloradospringsforeclosuredeals.com. We are the leading resource for foreclosures in and around the Colorado Springs area, and this is a great example of a foreclosure deal that's simply not going to be in the market if you don't act quickly. You've got the number, you've got the website. This is Donnie Corum. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.